Hi, how's everybody doing? This is Sean, and I want to show you a little game that I play to learn how to hit the ball with control and accuracy. When I was growing up and first learned how to play tennis, I didn't have a coach or nothing like that. I just read books and learned things myself how to get better at playing tennis. So I'd make up drills like this, and this is a little circle, and I tape it to the net, and I get a bucket of balls and see how many times I can make it through this net going down the line, because this is good for singles, but this also is really good drill for doubles because you have to have control of your racket in doubles, and the swings sometimes are shorter. And the way I was taught how to play tennis is just with a moderate amount of topspin and just enough to get the ball over the net. That's how we were taught how to play. And obviously, of the recent, since I've come back, I've been learning to use more topspin. But this drill is good, like I say, because if you're playing doubles, you're going to be standing more likely, when you're returning serve, you're going to be at that line back there, or when your partner's serving, you may get pushed back to that line. If someone hits a good approach shot or whatever the case might, like you can get pushed back. So this is a good drill for that. And I'll show you. And you don't need nothing but duct tape or electrical tape and a little circle. You can even use those what do you call those things? Hula hoops, whatever. People use whatever, but I like a smaller target because it makes me have to watch what I'm doing. So we'll see what we can do. I haven't done this in a while, but people were asking drills without having a tennis ball machine, and I used to do this way before I got a tennis ball machine. So I just dropped the ball, and then a little high. You can hear the tone. There's one. So you want to hit through the ball. It's a little high. You still hit through it, but I'm not bringing my racket back, because when you're playing doubles and you're in this area, you ain't gonna have a chance to get real back on it. So that's still good down the line. There's two. It's actually fun too. It's a little short. You don't want to do that. You always want to get it over the net. You don't want to ever hit into the net, because that means you're really just not hitting, like you're not even trying to hit through it. Just always hit through it. See, even I hit the tape there. I hit through it and it went over. There is some top spin on it. That's flat, but it's alright. We're working on it. Don't push it like I just did. And if you miss it, don't worry about it. We're just working on this. This is just, we're trying to hit low. We're not trying to hit high. We're trying to hit low just in this particular drill. I'm trying to get through that little circle. So just enough spin to get the ball through that little circle. And even if you miss it, you're still, whoop, that was off the frame. You're still pushing the ball to where it needs to go. That was the can. I missed the camera. Make sure I didn't break it. Let me fix the camera, folks. Sorry. I broke the camera before because I was serving and one of the balls came off the fence and broke it, so I hadn't got a chance to fix it. So you don't have to hit real hard like I was just doing. Just work on just getting the ball through that hole, through that hoop. It's not bad. Plus, what'll end up doing is you'll get used to your racket too. You'll end up getting a better feel on your racket and touch and stuff. Placement's important. A little wide. As I say, the more you practice it too, the better you get at it. There's all kinds of cool tricks you can learn and practice while while you don't have a ball machine or don't have anybody to hit with. So when you're playing next time, when you play against people, you'll have more control over the ball. It's not bad. I got a few through. So these are the kind of shots we call. Oh, that's not a good one. But these ones right here, these low shots are a good approach shots. You want to keep it low and down, and that way your partner, the opponent, doesn't have much time to react to it. That's a little higher. And like I say, sometimes you ain't gonna be able to, like I could bring it back and hit through it. See what happens? You're gonna make mistakes because you're not hitting. You have to cut with that particular swing. You gotta really come underneath the ball with topspin. Whereas the way you have to hit it in a match, because it'll be coming at you so fast, you would only have a chance to push it like that. You only have a chance to get a little bit back, but get topspin on it from low to high. At least from what from my experience. And I play some good players. So, and they rip the ball. I mean, they bring balls like that. That's not even hard as I can hit. Which when you're this low, when you're this close to the net, and your friend, like the guy's over there, and then someone's serving, and you just hit a ball like that. Now the next ball is coming. You can just put it right behind the guy that's at the net. You know what I mean? You're using touch. You're using control. Because I can sit here and go like this all the time and swing as hard as I want, and everyone go out. But I look cool, or I could go, hit a nice, clean, accurate shot and set it up to where I got a chance to win the point, or even put some pressure on the guy. And you could go back here too. Drop it. That's a lot of topspin for me right there, believe me. Drop it. And this is the highest part of the net. So it isn't, if you're hitting the tape on that part, on this part, you would clear it easily, That's why I put it on this side. Because if you can hit that shot, clear it and get it through that little hoop, you'll definitely be able to just put a ball across the court, because it'll be a lot easier. That's a push shot, sorry. Again. That's why we're practicing these. Not stepping into it. That's how you want to step into it at least. And as I say, got another cone. Now, I got about 5 or 7 of them out of 50 balls or whatever. Not bad. Because I'm not, I'm talking to you as I'm doing it too, but it's good. It's a good drill to do to get it more accurate. Believe me. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks. And I hit some cones too that are placed on the line. So you can see there's some stuff around the house you could use to help yourself get better and more accurate at tennis, because people are asking me about, well, what can I do to get better? I don't have a ball machine like you, Sean. Well, I saved up months to get my tennis ball machine, and meanwhile, before I had any of that stuff, before I had any of that equipment that I have now, I had made my own equipment up, and I used the same things. And plus, I'm playing with 30-year-old tennis rackets, because these modern rackets are trash, and these rackets here are better than anything that's out on the market, to be honest with you. In my opinion, I've demoed a lot of rackets, and I was playing with that bob a lot, and I had to add weight to the handle because it was just so light. It was like a toothpick, and I felt like the racket was gonna break in my hand. And I don't even really hit huge or nothing like that, but I do hit, like I say, flat. And I just say this. I'm not saying I'm good or bad. I'm just telling you the way that I play, because there's a lot of people that I see play the similar way. They're around my age, and even in their 30s and 40s, they hit hard flat tennis balls. They don't hit with a bunch of excessive top spin and things like that, because in my opinion, if you don't hit top spin the right way, you're just going to set your opponent up to get a chance to get to the ball. You know, like that ball stays in play longer. That ball, you got a chance to run down. It's bouncing high, yeah, but if you play old school ways and you're hugging the baseline, you get the ball early on the rise, as they say. You're hitting flat, and then you're the ones dictating, you know, how that points. Even no matter how hard you hit the ball at every level, if someone's hitting with a bunch of topspin and you just bring your racket back and you hit ball flatter than they do, you're taking less time off their response time. It's just that simple, you know. And then as you develop and get better and better, the more that you learn how to hit flatter, you know. And I'm not saying you have to pace the ball. I'm just saying that you can use your same swing that you use for having this big exotic top spin, modern gen, or whatever you want to call it. You can do the same basic stuff, but just making contact at a flatter, hitting at a flatter trajectory. And these little drills right here, especially in doubles, you know, the only time I really hit any kind of excessive topspin is if I'm hitting a lob, because I don't want the lob to land short and have my partner killed. You know what I mean? Because that happens a lot, and I've done it myself. Like, I'll be on defense and throw a ball up in the air, and it's so windy down here, or whatever the case might be, it'll bounce right in, you know, short, and we're both backpedaling backwards, so we don't get nailed with a ball, and then we have time to react, actually. But it's just like some things you can do that they make your game better, and that's what I do. And it doesn't take any money. Duct tape, electrical tape, and a little circle and a bucket of balls, and just be in practice, you know. And then you can do that back on your backhand too, one-handed or two-handed. Practice, you know, with holding it, and practice doing that with your backhand, and then, you know, the same principle applies. Or you can use bigger whole circles. You can put the circles in the middle and try down the line, you know, try hit over the middle of in the middle of it, and try to get it through there. Matter of fact, I'll set it up in the middle and see if we can do more, and I'll go to the baseline and see if I can hit from the baseline and get the little get the tennis ball to go through the middle, and I don't have to worry about hitting the camera again. Maybe. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. I appreciate everybody, you know, support, and if you like what you see and you want to be part of our tennis community, to share your knowledge and your information, and be part of our community, I'm very happy that you know, to have you. And you know, I love playing tennis, and I love trying to get better at the game of tennis. And any help that anybody wants to give me, I'm open for suggestions, and anything I can do to help anybody, just let me know, and I'll do my best to do so. Okay, so until next time, you guys, you know, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and know that God loves you, and so do I. Believe me, that's 100% on that, folks.